Seeing a pretty rough game last time. Short, especially for a mid-range game.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Oshin just didn't find the lands that he needed, so not a lot he could do. Double black, it's harsh to be type starved like that because he had a lot of good answers in hand, just wasn't able to find the right colors to deploy those spells.
Yeah, as someone who keeps one land hands too often, I feel that. I feel the pain.
Scry land there from Gary. It's going to keep the card on top. Pass it back to Oshin, who will deploy a Caryatid.
Ooh. Solid card.
Yeah, and you see Oshin leading off there with an Orborg, making sure that he does not want for black ever again.
Yep.
Thoughtseize from Gary.
Again.
Yeah, reeling. Banishing Light, Siege Rhino, Nissa World Waker, a Bile Blight, and another card. So we'll see what Gary wants to get rid of here. I'd probably take a Planeswalker. What about you?
I don't know. That's a hard one. It depends on what Gary's got in his hand.
Yeah, I suppose if he has a downfall.
Yeah, I mean, like if I was playing creature heavy, in my hand, I'd definitely try to take out removal. But if I knew I was on sort of the slow path, I'd probably take out a Planeswalker or weaken the late game.
Temple of Silence, that was the other card in Oshin's hand, so he's going to play that in Scry. You see Butcher, at least one Butcher of the Horde. Is it 2 Butchers of the Horde in Gary's hand?
That's a lot of Butcher of the Horde.
Excellent card, I think. Especially the synergy. I love the synergy with Goblin Rabblemaster.
It's a beautiful synergy. Great card. Yeah, I tried to run Butchers once. It didn't work out.
No. Did you have the Rabblmasters go with them?
I did. I was running. That was the problem. I was running 4 colors.
Like the pros.
Oh yeah. I had Siege Rhinos and Butchers. It's like I can't pick these excellent 4-drops.
Speaking of Siege Rhino, there's one on Oshin's side of the board.
Oh, and it is gone.
Gary follows up with an Hero's Downfall. Thanks to the Orborg in play on Oshin's side, he can tap all of his lands as if they were swamps.
Yeah. It's one of the worst parts of Urborg.
It does. It's got to be tricky when you do the color fixing for your opponent.
Yeah, especially in this like very black removal heavy format, standard. I think often Urborg will do more harm than good, especially since there are so many dual lands going around right now.
Yeah. So you see the good sides and the bad sides. We saw in game 1, Oshin really could have used the Orborg. But, in this game, he's helped out his opponent a little bit.
And I still think it's a good card, but it will screw you over sometimes.
Gary deploys a second Butcher of the Horde.
Ooh.
Oshin seems to have no problem hitting his land drops in this game.
Does he have a removal spell? 2 Bile Blights.
He can piece a removal spell together. He really does not want to fight Butcher of the Horde.
I don't know if anybody wants to fight Butcher the Horde. Yeah, I think this is...
Butcher the Horde, number 3.
Ouch.
Hey, have a go.
Yeah.
I just
Keep on
don't
coming.
think that one. Sorry about that.
Oshin is on 23 life though. Oh, and deploys a Siege Rhino, that puts him to 26. So, Butcher is certainly a threat, but on its own it would take 6 turns to kill him.
Yeah.
Butcher can give itself all sorts of fancy keywords, but it has no way of making itself do more than 5 damage a turn.
Yeah. Wonder if they considered that when they were making the card. Just like, I wonder how they chose the keywords that they did. So, you know, I wouldn't have thought lifelink would go on a card like that, but kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose the thing about a triple color card, it has a large section of the pie to work with. So we see raid triggers there, and down comes a wingmate rock plus token.
That is rough.
Yeah. Now that is a lot of damage in the air now. 11 per turn.
Yeah, I see a Nissa in hand. See if he can deal more damage on the ground.
Yeah, Gary's only on 12, so he has to be conscious of his own life total as well. Although it is representative of a 2-turn clock right now. So Oshin's going to play the Nissa and turn this forest into a 4/4 elemental.
With tramples, it's going to go straight through one of the blockers. If he decides to block.
Gary considering his options, thinking about whether preserving the clock is better. He's going to take the damage, go all the way down to 4.
Wow. That is dangerous.
It'll be tricky to try and one-shot him, but the fact that Butcher can give itself lifelink by eating the token
That's
helps,
right.
I suppose. In fact, they'd be able to get himself to more than 8. Ooh. Now that is the perfect card for this situation. A Sovereign Solemn Visitor.
Yeah, wow.
Now everything can have lifelink and nothing needs to be sacrificed.
Yeah, and also everything gets +1/+0, which is going to deal a huge amount of damage.
Yep. It means that the Wingmate Rock or the token, either of them represent lethal to Nissa.
Yeah.
So Gary can just send one of his cards off to the right there at the Planeswalker to go straight at Oshin, still dealing 10 damage to Oshin this turn.
Wow.
So he's preserving the clock as well. He's keeping Oshin on that 2-turn clock.
Tables have turned.
And Oshin's just going to reveal the last card of his hand and extend the hand.